Introduction. This semester in lighting class, I have memorized many formulas. The inverse square law f5.6 support, the 30-degree light position. But what truly changed? My understanding of cinema was afternoon. We practiced lighting in groups last week. My group was assigned butterfly lighting. I followed the teacher's instructions. Exactly place the softbox 45 degrees in front of the model, but adjust the height until the perfect symmetrical. Butterfly shadow appeared under her nose. I set the contrast ratio to 1:1, and her whole face was wrapped in a soft haze, erasing every pimple pore, even the fine lines when he smiled at the moment. I didn't feel proud, I felt uneasy because I realized I wasn't illuminating her. I was using light to erase every trace of her as a real person. Part 1. Butterfly lighting. The discipline perfect woman we learned in class. The butterfly lighting originated at Paramount Pictures in the 1930s to create the glamour, looking for Hollywood starlights. But after doing it myself, I understand its scene is a standardized aesthetic violence. It demands that a woman's face be smooth, flawless, and emotionless. Anything that deviates from its standard, reckless scars, an angry frown, and a joyful laugh, ruins the perfect light in miracle. Marine Dietrich's face is always wrapped in this light. She can't express too much. Emotions can't move too much, because that would break the light balance. Her purpose is to be a static, watchable symbol of beauty. This role didn't appear with Hollywood Golden Age. Even today, close-ups of female leads in almost every romantic comedy, using a modified version of butterfly lighting. In La La Land, every close-up of Emma Stone is wrapped in soft light, all ages smoothed, turning her into an idealized symbol for the male leads to adore. That is the unspoken role of butterfly lighting. A woman's worth equals how perfect she looks in the light. Part 2. In the same class, another group was working on ring brand lighting, and when I went over to help, the situation was completely reversed. The teacher taught them to set the contrast ratio to 4:1, or even 8:1 to create strong shadows. The stubble on the male model's face, the dark circles from stay, updated with the scar on his cheek. These were not flaws, they were applied by light, as proof of character and masculinity. The same imperfections that must be erased. From a woman's face becomes a source of charm on a man's in Casablanca. Rick's face is always half in light and half in shadow. Those shadows are not weaknesses, they are his past, his pain, his depths in the dark night. Christian Bale's Batman, taking this light to an extreme. His face is always split between light and dark, and those harsh shadows are not there to beautify him, but to show his inner struggle and strength. This is the role we are taught men can have depths, could have flaws, can be complex human beings. Women just need to be perfect. Part 3 conclusion. Laws are made to be broken. I used to think these lighting rules were objective, technical truths, the correct answers to how to shoot well, proven by countless predecessors. But now I understand they are not truths. They are just rules made 100 years ago by a group of male Hollywood directors based on their own aesthetics and expectations. Great lighting is never about following rules. Great lighting is about seeing people. It's about using ring brand lighting to film Michelle Yeoh's anger and disappear in everything everywhere all at once, and hard light to film Uma Thurman's revenge and strength in Kill Bill. Conversely, it's about using butterfly lighting to film Elio's vulnerability and tenderness in Call Me By Your Name, and soft light to show male softness and emotion. This is the most important thing I have learned this semester, more important than any formula. Ending, light should not make rules, light should tell stories.